Hi, here's Bob Hatton from Germany with another edition of Encouraging Words. This morning we didn't have a reading, but I want to read something to you, just one verse from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 2, and it's verse 46 and 47. And it says there, and day by day, attending the temple together and breaking bread in their homes, they gathered their food with glad and generous hearts, praising God and having favor with all the people. And the Lord added to their number day by day those who were being saved. This first church met daily. They met in the temple area. I believe that was called the Solomon's Colonnade, a piece of it's like a forecourt very close to the temple. It's quite a large area where many people could gather. We know that on the day of Pentecost, 3,000 people were baptized. I assume that a number of these people then went home because we found out that they'd come. They were visiting. We'll meet some of them again later in the Acts of the Apostles. And of course, the new people were being added to the church day by day. So there was quite a large crowd who were meeting in the temple, and they were devoting themselves to the apostles' doctrine. They were having fellowship with one another. They were also breaking bread in the homes, of course, and they were praying together. Now, they were doing what we cannot do at the moment because it's prohibited for us to meet together. Now, when I first became a Christian, I was taught that Christians go to church on Sunday, I know the church is more than just a meeting, but that at least we attend the meetings on Sunday. And this is something that I've been doing for the last 50 years. My wife has been a Christian for a little bit longer than I have, and she's been doing that. When I first got to know her and the family, they were sometimes at meetings 4 times on a Sunday. They weren't just going to listen and to receive, but they were also giving. They would do devotions with people in houses and so on, but 4 times on a Sunday because they valued meeting together. And I would like to challenge you that when this shutdown finishes and we get back to normal, I would like to challenge you to make gathering together a real priority. You go to the church meeting, to the service, or whatever you would like to call it, the gathering of God's people, whether it's Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and you have a pastor, and the pastor has been working maybe for hours to put a message together. He's been studying, as Paul said we are to study. He's been listening to God. He's been not just want to give a lecture about some theological theme, but he wants to get the word of God for that Sunday, the word that will generate faith in the hearts of those who are listening. He wants to come, and he wants to come with God's answer for the needs that we have. We've other people who work to make the gatherings a success, not to entertain us, but because we want to meet God together. We have musicians who come, and during the week they probably practice the songs that they want to bring on Sunday. They come early, they go late. We have other people who come and look after the building, who do the cleaning, or if you don't have your own building, who come and they put out the chairs on Sunday morning. They get the sound system going. That we have a certain amount of people who work. We have people who work with the children, not just to look after the children during the grown-ups meeting, but people who want to impact the new generation of growing up children. So could I just challenge you to make this a priority, that when the shutdown finishes, that I will be there, not just on the first Sunday, but Sunday after Sunday after Sunday. I will be there, and with an expectation that God will meet with me, but that also God will meet with other people, perhaps through my presence being there, because I have a word of encouragement for them, because I have a prayer for them. Can I just encourage you to become active in the gatherings that we have together? And I'd also like to challenge my colleagues, the pastors, the leaders of the church. I spent 30 years as a local church leader, and then for the last 14 years I've been traveling in various countries in the world, and I've been standing together with local church leaders. I've been encouraging them. I've been trying to help them to lead better, and so on and so forth. Let me just encourage you, Pastor, to take this gathering together very, very seriously. I'm sure you do that anyway, but to really work very hard to get that word, to get that message together for Sunday, to go with an expectation, to ask God to do more than your preparation, to ask God to break through with signs and wonders, and to come with such an expectation that God can really bless your people. When I was a younger pastor, I remember that I would go sometimes even before breakfast to the church building, and I would go around that place where we were going to gather. I lay my hands on each chair and I would pray for the people who were going to come, and ask God to come and meet with them. Of course, some of the places, because of the seats, they remained empty, but still I would pray for them. Then we have a meeting before the church started, just to pray and ask God to come and bless. And we experienced things. We had experienced that people got saved. We experienced people being filled with the Spirit. We experienced people being delivered and people being healed, and lots of other things. I just want to encourage you to believe that God will show up when we meet together on Sunday or Saturday or whatever day it is. And I want to challenge you to be there and just expect. God bless you. Have a good day. See you again. Bob Hatton from Germany.